Hey, good afternoon. Maurice again with Ward 6 Mutual Aid, Serve Your City, down at the tent encampments in NoMa, 2nd and L Street Northeast. We come out here every Sunday to support our unhoused neighbors, our unhoused community. Sunday is one of 4 days that we come out during the week to different locations in our support of our unhoused neighbors in the growing tent encampments. Like I said previously in previous videos, we are up to about 100 units per week just here in NoMa on Sundays, and it's growing and growing and growing. The number of people, the number of our people who are moving to the street because they can't afford to live here. And right now, well, housing is, affordable housing, unaffordable housing. The housing crisis is always a public health issue, but never more so than now is our public health so intertwined with our housing crisis and the lack of affordability when it comes to living here in Washington, D.C. And so to address these issues, our partners, the People for Fairness Coalition, our partners have come up with some policy demands and some plans and projects to address this very issue with the relationship between housing and our public health crisis. And today I have here with me the General, Reginald Black, to explain to everybody about the virus to vacancy issues. So I want to make sure y'all get a chance to hear from the expert here, Mr. Reginald Black.
All right. I don't know if you can hear me or if you can see me, but we got a little flyer we're passing out here based on our vacant to virus reduction plan. See if y'all can see that. And so how vacant to virus began is that we ended up identifying right around 10,000 vacant units in 2019. This comes from our city office of the chief financial officer, the money guy in the city, and he's identified 10,000 or so vacant units consolidated into 3,000 buildings in the District of Columbia. And there are narratives that say that this is a healthy market. But right now we're in a pandemic. So we created a plan that will help homeless people or the unhoused, socially distanced, number one, and to secure a stable unit. I don't know if you can see Union Place behind me, but there are approximately 3 units there that somebody here living in these encampments could actually occupy. There you go, Union Place, look at that, big luxury box. Big old luxury box, and you got all these people here that need one of these luxurious units. So, we have been working on this for months. We want to try to shift the paradigm in terms of public financing, because a building like you just saw has a significant amount of public health, and we want to use that public health for these individuals. And that's what vacant to virus reduction plan calls for, us to shift the paradigm on how we use our public dollars to subsidize rents during the emergency, and then whatever supportive and permanent housing assistance we have, we retroactive that to those who are in the emergency vacant units. So tomorrow, Monday, November 2nd, 2020, we're going to convene an info session focusing on the unhoused, making them a big part of this. And this was something that we started with the plan as well, having majority community members, people who are unhoused or formerly unhoused like myself, be the ones driving and learning about what this means to them. So we're having and convening, we've been convening them, over the last couple of months, an info session right here on the corner of 2nd and L Street at 3 o'clock tomorrow to further discuss the vacant to virus reduction plan. And we're going to be here. I'll be facilitating. We'll have a few light refreshments. But we want community members who are unhoused to attend this session. We want them to learn more about the vacant to virus plan. And if you want more info today, you can go to www.v2vr.info. You can see the plan in its entirety. And you can also see information on how to contact me and find out more about the plan and get involved. We need you to get involved. We need you allies to support the unhoused tell them about this plan, make them the drivers in every space and every platform that you can provide. Because like I said, the OCFO identified 10,000 vacant units last year in 3,000 buildings. That's an average of 3 vacancies per building. So if you live in some of these places that have just been built in the last 5 to 10 years in our city, look around.
What's the
Are
website?
all of your units filled? I think not.
That's right. That's right. What's the website again, Reggie?
www.v2vr.info.
All right. Now, so Reggie's talking a lot about how we have all these empty units in the city and these luxury buildings that are popping up every other week. And then we also have people living out here on the streets. Don't seem to make sense to me. But, you know, we have a plan that's been developed and driven by folks who've been formerly unhoused and still advocates and fighting every day, spilling their blood, making sure that everybody is supported. And then we also have many community members who've been part of that advocacy work and support of our unhoused community. So we have a plan and we have some ideas, and we need people out here to come and support what we're trying to do. There shouldn't be any empty units in any of these new buildings in the city, especially the buildings that were publicly financed. There shouldn't be any new units that are not filled with people who are now, because it's so unaffordable, who are now forced to live out on the street. And so with that, everyone have a wonderful week. You know, don't be worried about a thing. As Stevie said, don't be worried about a thing, because no matter what, on Monday, we're going to be out here doing this. On Tuesday, we're going to be out here doing this. And certainly on Wednesday, we'll be back out here doing this. And this work will continue. So God bless all of you. I hope you have a wonderful and joyous week. Take care.